What's up, guys, and welcome to my part 2 of the achievement discussion for No Going Back. We got the icons and everything. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about them and what going on, because they do kind of bring up some right points I had in the last video. So if you haven't had a chance, go check out my first discussion where I talk about the title and the description. I'm gonna just base these off of the photos. So firstly, we have Blood and Iron. The photo you see an AK like clip. And you know, Tavia or Carver's whole group had AKs, everyone had AKs, and then Bonnie had one. Now, I don't think that Tavia and everybody would catch up to them that fast, because I would expect that they would, like, you know, kind of like stay there until they're ready to head out to go search for them. So maybe it could involve Bonnie because she had an AK and everything, but it also could be Tavia and Carver's group. Now, it does say made it out alive, and you need that firepower, that AK, to get out alive. So it could mean that too. So moving on, we have the next achievement, Miles to Go Took a Breather. Now, I was finally right. I said that maybe you'll get a chance to actually have a hub and go find food or something like that. And I was right for once, and you see a picture of blueberries. Now, that could mean that Clementine will go and look for some food for everybody. Now, I was finally right, took a breather, and you get to eat some blueberries and everything. Maybe you will only find a certain amount of blueberries, and you get to choose between who you want to give it to. You want to give it to Kenny, Luke, Nick, and then you have, all you have, and you probably have some more people who survive, like Bonnie, Jane, and you get to choose between who you want to get the blueberries to. Now, that'll be the same situation you had in, was it episode 2? Where you choose between who you want to give the food to. So that'd be cool if that actually happens. Clementine get to choose between, you know, who gets this food, who gets this blueberries. So moving on, we have the next achievement, Rite of Frost. You see a fire. I was right again. I said in my last video that Clementine would build a fire to stay warm and everything, because of course it's gonna get night because it's snowing there, it's winter, and you will need a fire to stay warm. It's also night. It says stopped for a night, so you obviously will need a fire if you're gonna stop for a night in the winter. So I was right about that too. So thumbs up, I got 2 of them right. You'll find some food and make a fire. So next we have the next achievement called Center Cannot Hold. It says reach the other side, and you see a walker there. Now that obviously will kind of imply that they will go through some walkers to get to the other side. So not much from this except you see a walker, that's all. So nextly we have a pretty interesting one. All the dark night made it through the morning, and you see what looks like the moon. Now, since the moon is kind of like dark on one half, that could kind of imply that there could be a solar eclipse that could happen. Because imagine that, it's completely dark, and you're pretty much, you know, yeah, you gotta make it through that morning. So what if a solar eclipse happened and it's just completely dark and you have some walkers? That'd be complete trouble. Now, I really doubt that Telltale would go this far as to add a solar eclipse, because, you know, it is winter, and I do think that solar eclipses happen during the winter. Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe it could happen. So nextly we have the achievement We Slowly Drove. It says reach the Terminus. Now, there has been some stuff about Terminus that could be that place in AMC's The Walking Dead that had these cannibals. Now, I don't really watch AMC's The Walking Dead. I wasn't really too interested because it wasn't the same as the game, if you know what I'm saying. But that ain't the point. Okay, so Terminus, somebody has pointed out, it also means like reached a place. So it could be reaching a place, and Terminus could be a place in general. Now remember, this game is not based on a TV show, so most of the stuff that happened in a TV show is not going to happen in the game. Terminus just could be a random place. It probably not a place full of cannibals, because that's already done in season 1. What's the point of adding back the cannibals in season 2? So I don't think it's cannibals at all. I think it's just a place, because the game is based off of the comics. Okay, so back on topic, we have We Slowly Drove, of course, and you see a car. Now, I didn't really know if it meant like, oh, we drove, we like walked, like drove, you know, if you know what I mean, we drove through some walkers. I didn't think it literally meant like driving through walkers, okay? I thought it meant like, you know, just walking or running or slowly pushing. I didn't know it meant an actual car. So awesome, we have a car. That could make things easier. So next we have the next achievement, which is kind of worrying me a bit. Kindly stop for me. And you see the sign, it says rest area. Now that doesn't have a good sign at all. Rest area, okay? If you're kindly stopping for somebody, kindly stop for me. Maybe something bad happened. Maybe somebody's bit, like I said in my other video. Maybe somebody got bit. Maybe somebody's dying, and you kindly stop for them. You have a choice to either put them out of misery or just, you know, leave them. That sign is basically just there to say, hey, somebody's gonna die here. So that's what I think. And it says found your way through. Maybe finding your way through, you possibly somebody gets bitten and therefore you kindly stop for them. So nextly we had the last achievement. All the dead lie down and you see a picture of a seesaw. Out of all things, a seesaw. And of course you see snow in the background, so they're obviously in Wellington at this point. And the seesaw though, a playground or something. Now if you like take it literally, a playground, it's like, for fun, peaceful place. So it could mean that peace actually happened because all the dead lie down, all the dead people are basically not able to walk anymore. So it could be a sign that, hey, peace has finally happened. It's a sign, the seesaw's a sign of joy, of course, playfulness. So my guess is that all the dead people, they just go ahead, or the walkers just go ahead and lie down, and they're basically safe for then in the summer. So that's what I think. So sorry this was a long video. I did not want it to be this long, but there was so much to go for. These pictures were actually pretty good and had some kind of like, kind of brought some theories out of me. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, leave a thumbs up and also comment down below your theories and everything else. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys later. I'm out.